Alright. I'm wondering why I am standing where I am instead of being off screen. I start my stream. Uh, when I ended things off last time, I was told that I needed to clean my bathroom because we have guests coming. And I did. But when I got back to my room, I did not mean to do that. I need to return to the lobby. When I went back to my room, I found another bed bug crawling on my desk. So I had to clean my room top to bottom, and I ended up finding a bed bug nest attached to my desk that my computer was on. So I dismantled it and I threw it away, and I hope this will be the last time I ever have an encounter with bed bugs. But yeah, that happened, and now I am here ready to stream. So now that that is done, this is gonna be the last stream. I went ahead and I said I was gonna get the one half of every married couple stream. This was an accident. I actually got this achievement when I was farming expeditions, and I also got the just take the pod. So all we have left is the Bannerware Done It All, which we should get just by farming our classes. So 7,500 enemies, which we should get by farming our classes and farming our classes. So I've been told that it's actually best for me to go into start with the first city and the first story point in the first city. That way you can and set it to world tier 1 so that you never really have issues just defeating enemies. I mentioned in previous streams that I may be canceling. I believe I said I may be canceling the next 2 Saturdays, which was last Saturday and today. I believe I said May because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to be able to complete everything today. But I actually got the Accolade achievement done this morning. And I got the expeditions done last time. Since we are kind of away from things, I'll just go ahead and go over the expeditions from the journal entries. Give me one moment while I just manage my inventory. I'll go ahead and do this later. So the 4 new journal entries are, we should have a new entry for Yagak. He was the final boss. No, he doesn't have a new entry. He's the final boss that you fight at the Eye of the Storm expedition. Honestly, I kind of had an easy time. I had someone help me that had a one-shot build, so he actually killed Yagak, the final boss, in like 3 shots, which is crazy. The other enemies, this was actually the thing that I forgot to show. But, in fact, let me actually go ahead and, let me actually return to the lobby. I'm just gonna go back into, the, what's it called? I can't think, the Outrider thing, so that I can compare the journal entries to the expeditions I did, so I can try and give advice for people trying to do it on their own. Mainly for people on YouTube, but yeah, I completely forgot. The sad thing is, you can't actually complete this mission. There's nothing after it, so it's just infinite. But I was hoping I could get started on it, but I just want to go over this before I forget. This will be the last stream. I'm hoping to finish this game by the end of the stream. It'll be a longer stream, but I'm gonna be finishing it. So the one thing that I did in the forest, no, it wasn't the forest. I think that the Brood, so the 4 expeditions that I did was, Time-Worn Spire, Wellspring, Coliseum, and Paxian Homestead, plus the Eye of the Storm. But I already went over that. So, the thing was Time-Worn Spire was the one where I got the Brood Guardian. This one, honestly, if you are in a team of 3, you shouldn't really have any issues there. But really, that's true for pretty much everything here, but I just want to show this off. Go and Play Behemoth is actually from the Coliseum. You actually fight him early on as like a mid-boss. I never really had much trouble with him, but then again, I also had like a guy with a one-shot build, so you just kind of made this guy really easy. This was a really annoying enemy. He kind of has like a fake out death. Like, we went depleted his health bar and then he disappeared for a time, and then he came back towards the end to fight us, and we killed him again. So I believe this boss has a fake out death, fake out phase where you think he's dead but he comes back, but I'm not really sure about that. Again, if you have a team of 3, you shouldn't really have too many issues with this. But if you're really struggling, go ahead and turn down the tier. And this is the last one that I fought. This one was in... This was in the Paxian Homestead, I believe. I don't really remember fighting this guy that much, but I think he has like fire elemental attacks in comparison to the ice that normal crawlers have. But let's go back to the first city, and we will get to work on farming out the rest of the achievements. I just wanted to show that off just in case I forget at the end of this live stream. This is mainly for the people of YouTube who are watching these videos after it's been live. So for people that care about lore, there you go. For people who are looking for help, there you go. But honestly, I never really considered the expeditions to be that bad if you're playing in a full team of 3. So we are getting... I already got some of the things done. So I will show off what I'm going to be working on. We go over to Accolades and we go over to Pyromancer. I actually got Heatwave done off screen, and I think that was the only thing I did. I'm working on Volcanic Rounds and Eruption right now. Afterwards, I will be working on Ash Blast and Overheat. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through the first fight area, and then I will, once I clear the first wave, I will go to the tower screen and load it again.
Place is crawling with insurgents. I need to clear them out.
I have really good mods on this. It's not really anticipating me dying. I'm also playing on a lower tier, and I have like max things. They're not even doing any damage to me. Just gonna wait for my abilities to come back. So, funny thing is about Volcanic Round, it actually doesn't end until you use all the ammo in your clip, which I thought was kind of cool. I really wish you could skip this cutscene, but you can. That was honestly kind of a waste of a ability. I should have used bit on the group of enemies to get more usage out of it. That's fine. I'm gonna wait for my abilities to come back, and then I will try and get a cluster of them together. I was trying to get guys up behind them. So the way that the way you progress the volcanic rounds is you need to inflict different enemies with burn. So you can get like multiple things in one run. And we just killed all the enemies, so let us return to the lobby and we will run it again. The way that eruption works is you need to hit it goes by impact. So if you get a cluster of them, you can like cluster of 5, you'll get 5 progression points in that. But while I am doing this, let me go ahead and turn on achievement tracker and track these 3. I really don't need to, there's only 3 left, so. I didn't realize it did that. Okay, so I'm actually going to turn to the lobby. That kind of makes it a little bit more annoying. But, I would honestly recommend this game to anyone who has, like, an interest in looter shooters. I honestly feel like it has some similarities to, what's called? Destiny, in some ways. But honestly, I feel like that Destiny kind of handles it a little bit better. But I may be the only one that feels that way. Let's go back to the lobby and we will reload this area. I mentioned at the very beginning of this stream that I was hoping this game would be better, would handle the thing better than Destiny. And my problems with Destiny, as I said before, is I don't like how boring the quest progression is. Like, so many of the quests is get X amount of kills in Crucible. Do this, do these strikes to get a certain material. Do this raid to, that people, you have to work together with 6 people in order to get this, quest done. Great! Not really helpful for a solo player. I mean, strikes are fun. Raids could be interesting if you have a good teammate.
I need to clear them out.
And honestly, from what little I played of Gambit, I thought it was pretty fun, but it's very tedious and boring. And honestly, I hate PvP. It's just, and the one thing that really triggers me, is the fact that they have something called season passes. Not season passes are called. It's like a game pass thing where you had to earn like 100 levels to get rewards, which honestly isn't really that bad. But they expand on the story as well, which makes things a little bit more annoying. And this is the point. The expansion of the story is canon, as far as I can tell. And what makes it frustrating is the fact that the world and environment changes, as far as I can tell, based on what happens, and it absolutely infuriates me. I found out that I was missing like so many parts of the story because I wasn't there to participate and complete the story of a certain season, and it honestly infuriates me. I feel like they should not lock story progression behind, there we go. I feel like they should not lock story progression behind what it's called, like seamless passes, I guess. It's really annoying to me. People may just say, "Oh, this actually makes it more fun. This actually makes it more interesting." You have to put in the work to do this, but as someone who is obsessed with the story in games, it's just not that fun to me to just be missing out on story and feel up confusion and future seasons references that happen. I don't know. It's not really that fun when you do that, but I was hoping that Outriders could succeed, I guess, where Destiny, in my opinion, has failed, but they do something better than what's called Destiny. But a lot of but they also do some things that are worse than Destiny, in my opinion, which is kind of really unfortunate. But that doesn't mean that this is a bad game. It just means it just kind of has like it kind of has a moment where you need to play it with a different mindset. You can't just go in here like expecting this game to be exactly like Destiny. You just have to be, I guess, more understanding or forgiving, I guess. So we got one achievement down. We just have 2 more to go. Actually, very close to getting Gravedigger BFS. Hey, got it. Gravedigger's BFF. So we just have 1 achievement left. I'm actually kind of curious. I know for a fact that I only have 1 left, but I do want to see what my percentage is at. 97. I think it'd be kind of cool if it was 99. Kind of be satisfying to push it down to then. But it's still satisfying either way because it's the last achievement.
This shit is gonna take some getting used to.
What I may end up doing, I may farm essentially almost there, and just leave like 30 or something more kills in each area, so that I could just do 1 or 2 more runs and be done with everything. I feel like that would be better if I did like that. This is just kind of getting ridiculous. It's just taking so long to actually make any progress. And we're not even... trying to weigh my options here. I was hoping I would at least be done with these 2 by now. But I still have such a ways to go, and this is just taking forever. What I may end up doing, and I think I'm actually going to do this just to avoid wasting too much time, because I could be spending the entire 4 hours just farming out these 2, and I still have these 3 Mother Furas to worry about. That is a reference to Family Guy, by the way. I said Führer as in the German dictator. As a reference to Family Guy. I still have 3 more skills that I just haven't even touched. Oh my god. Yeah. Fuck, 2,500? Are you shitting me? What the absolute... I'm sorry, no. I am not streaming all of this. 2,500. And that's the freaking one I was gonna do next. How much is 16, 14, 19. These are 39 and 24. Got two of the longest ones. I'm actually gonna do this offline. It's just taking way too long, and next time, next Saturday, I will be starting my 100% playthrough of Far Cry 3. This game, as far as I am concerned, is done. I will be farming this piece of crap achievement offline. I will not subject you to this, and just... It's really stupid. God, I hate these type of achievements. They just force you to farm out stupid skills. The game that I played recently that had something like this. I had to farm out levels to get of a certain skill to get achievements. It might be Skyrim that I'm thinking of, because you have to like max out a class in order to get achievements. And there's achievements for maxing out every class. And I remember getting pissed off at Skyforge because they actually had to pay money to get unlock packs in order to play as a different class, which really sucks. I want to give it for free. But I'm actually gonna work on this offline. I feel like that'd be better. Apologies for those that want to see me get this 100%, but I'll be showing them the 100% offline. I'll be showing the 100% when I stream. And yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this game is done. But it just will be a while before I'm gonna continue working on this now. After I end the stream, but we actually have done everything as far as I'm concerned. But let me go ahead and show off. I actually tried to go back into Destiny 2. I still didn't like it. Try to give it another chance. But I want to try and find my achievement list for Far Cry 3. Most of these games I wouldn't mind covering on this channel, by the way. The game that I completed, Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, is what I'm going to be playing next Saturday. To clarify, if I've already actually gotten 15 of the achievements, these are the achievements I have gotten. This is a story related mission. This is something just for buying stuff. So these really, you should be able to get all of these just by playing the game, and I will definitely be reaching the prerequisites for getting these achievements in my playthrough. The only thing that may, in fact, the only thing that has a slight possibility I will not cover, is there's a possibility I could, in theory, liberate an outpost, every single outpost, and actually trigger an alarm each one. Very unlikely, but it's possible. But there's a very easy way to get this achievement in the first outpost, in my opinion. But these are the achievements I'm going to be working on starting next Saturday. These are an absolute nightmare. But yeah, this it's not 1,000, it's 1,500. I think I said 1,000 earlier. But yeah, these are and these are all story. This is what I'll be working on starting next Saturday. So if you are remotely interested in what you see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. Even though I have not, in my opinion, offered the best representation of games being 100%, I guess. I just know that I'll be showing I got the achievement at the start Saturday stream, if not next stream, if I am able to complete it by then. I'm actually going into my library and installing Far Cry 3 right now so that it will be ready when I start next time. But I will be streaming Far Cry 3 next Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Skyrim for 1% completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time, and I will be streaming Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered for 1% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. 100% means I will not only be going for 100% in game, but I'll be going 100% in achievements as well. Even though I technically have not gotten 100%, the only thing that I have yet left to do in regards to Outriders is just to farm out these bullcrap accolades. And honestly, that's just not that. I don't think that'll be very entertaining to watch. I realize that it's like 2 hours after I've just been doing just that. But I'm honestly don't think I was honestly expecting to make more progress. First off, I was expecting to be done with these two things. Honestly, like 30 minutes ago, I was expecting to be done with it. But I still have like so much to do, and there's still so much more for me to do. So this is gonna be something I'm gonna be working on from time to time. I will continue working on it after I end the stream, but I will also be working on it before I stream on the next couple of weeks, essentially, because I definitely will not have time to work on it on during the week. But that's gonna do it for today. When I guess I should say, as of right now, my schedule, which is going to change very soon, is Far Cry 3, being the first game, Assassin's Creed 4, and Stardew Valley. Now that Far Cry 3 will be taking Outriders' place, the next third game will actually be Assassin's Creed Rogue. I actually got 100% in Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, but I have not actually got 100% in Assassin's Creed Rogue, the original. So that is something to look forward to. Honestly, the achievements in Rogue, the original, is identical to Remastered. So I have that to look forward to. I've not decided beyond that. I have not really put much thought into what I'm going to be doing beyond that. It's very possible I may play Saints Row 1, which is down Saints Row 1, but it's also very possible I may play Borderlands 2. So you will see what I decide when I get there, but there is a lot of games except for this one because I will never play Apex Legends again. There are so many games in this list that I'll be willing to play, but most of these things I haven't really decided when I'm going to work on it. This is another game I've been kind of procrastinating to get into it, but I am deeply invested into Greek mythology, so it's very possible I may stream that game in the near future. But that's gonna do it for today. Oh, I think I said that in place of when I said I was Saints Row 1, I think I said I was gonna do Kingdom Hearts 1 and go back to that. So it's probably gonna be Assassin's Creed Rogue, Kingdom Hearts 1, and then Saints Row 1. But we'll see. End of the stream here.